This week in Pashas Korach, the Torah tells us the famous story of how Korach disputed Moshe Rabbeinu. And we know that as soon as Korach had this argument with Moshe Rabbeinu, Dosim and Aviram joined the other side. The Torah tells us that Moshe Rabbeinu immediately sent for Dosim and Aviram. He wanted to talk to them. Says Rashi, an incredible thing. Mikan, you see from here, she'ein machzikin machlokes. What does that mean? Does it mean a person shouldn't argue? Does it mean a person shouldn't have a difference of opinion? No, it doesn't mean that. What it means is don't prolong it. Don't keep it going. Do something positive to make it change, and it shouldn't change the relationship. Because Moshe Rabbeinu could have very easily have ignored Dosim v'Aviram. It wasn't his fault. He had no problems. But the truth is he decided not to. He did something positive to make sure that the machlokes would end. And that's an incredible lesson, because many times in life we deal with people and we have a difference of opinion. Many people have a difference of opinion. We all are different people. We have different character traits. We have different upbringings. But what we have to remember is that the machlokes, an argument, sometimes stems from something so petty, something so small, that's not even worth talking about. And years later we're wondering, why do we not even talk to that person? Famous story, Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, Zatzal, said by the Levaya of his Rebbetzin, that I don't need to ask Mechila because I didn't do anything wrong. And people were just wowed. How was he able to say that? How did he have the ability to say that after being married for so many years? And the next part of the story is more unknown. Years later, a Talmud, a student of Rabbi Shlomo Zalman, came to his Rebbe and he said to his Rebbe, you know what? Me and my wife, we never argue. So Rabbi Shlomo Zalman said to him, is everything okay? Is your wife healthy? And the Talmud said, sure, everything is wonderful. What do you mean? Rebbe, I don't understand. Didn't you say by your wife's Levaya that you don't have to ask Mechila? And Rabbi Shlomo Zalman answered something incredible. He said, just because we argue doesn't mean that it affected our relationship. And because of that, I did not have to ask Mechila. So many times in life, we have differences of opinion with other people. We differ in our perspective, their perspective, and we often don't see eye to eye. This week's parasha, Rashi is telling us, Mikan she'ein machzikin machlokes. Make sure, think, we have differences of opinion, but it doesn't have to affect our relationship. We can still love each other in every possible way. Have a beautiful Shabbos.